Hey, we got a fight coming up. What, 3 days? October 9th. Mackenzie
Yeah.
Dern, my girl,
I
Mackenzie Dern.
oh
Yeah,
you
let's
beat me
talk
to
about
it.
it. Versus
You beat me
Mary
to it.
Yes. Randy Brown, Jared Gooden, Tim Elliott, the return of Tim Elliott versus Matthias Nicolau, and Sabina Mazo versus some name I can't pronounce, and Phil Hawes versus Darren Wynn. Okay, how do you feel about this card? My first inclination, wah, wah, kind of like, seriously,
You
there's
know
nothing
that
on this card that's jumping out to me except Mackenzie Dern, but
you
that's
know
it.
what that means?
They didn't put enough. The matchmakers
No.
sucked on this one.
That means it's gonna be a good card.
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Whenever usually whenever we think it's gonna be a sorry card, usually they come to fight.
Well, we'll see.
So
I got to be honest on this one. I don't see it. I don't see it. But
well, they got a couple of fights that I know is gonna be a slobber knocker. Okay, let's go over a few key fights in this card.
yep.
Well, okay, the Tim Elliott versus Matthew Nikolai. I know that's gonna be a slobber knocker. Tim Elliott always fights are always dirty,
Yo, can
and
we
he
be
always
honest though? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. But the
be
lower
that guy.
weight, be that guy. The lower weight classes, dude, just not doing it for me anymore, bro. Just not doing it for me, bro. Like they're not at the level like Demetrius Johnson. His skill was so much like way higher than everyone that it had to be entertaining because he was just demolishing guys. But these 125ers, even 135ers, some of them don't have the power to make it like a slobber knocker and don't have like they have the speed, of course. Let's not we won't not knock their speed. They're fast, of course. We got it. They're
Yeah.
fast. But they don't have enough power to knock people out.
No.
So
When you say slobber knocker, what does slobber knocker
I'm
mean to you?
talking rock and sock'em robots go back and forth. Someone falls down, then the other person falls down, then the other person falls down, gets
Yes.
back up, and then this person does a weird submission, gets out of it. Like just just skill
Yes.
back and forth. Just like
And to me, I feel the lighter weight classes is a higher chance to have slobber knockers. Because they're the white, there's
name
the
a name a
everything.
125 slobber knocker.
Listen,
I can't even think.
everything you just named are usually always in lighter weight classes. When's the last time you watched a heavyweight fight where the slobber knocker, they throw a submission in, get up, and they go back up? Usually in
Mark
heavyweight,
Hunt versus what's his name? That was a
usually
slobber knocker.
usually in heavyweight fights, most of the
Stipe
time,
versus Francis Ngannou was that was kind of slobber knocker.
that was not a slobber knocker.
That was someone got slobber knocked. That was
Someone got knocked out, and the slob was on their face. And slob was on their face. And
what's it?
see,
Slobber on the knock.
my thing is the reason why I say heavyweights are not too much because usually when people nail clean and heavyweight, the guys go out. Slobber knockers to me is like the fight that you always mention about what's the old white guy with the mustache fighting the big Asian guy that they would just in Japan.
Hitler versus Mark Hunt. Was that the one?
But
No.
yeah, see,
Don
but
Fry.
yeah, Don Fry. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that I think this Tim Elliott versus Matthew Nikolai, I think it's gonna be a gritty fight.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
It's gonna be a gritty fight. They're gonna go at it.
I don't think so. I just
Elliott always get his ass whooped and then come back.
There's the thing. Elliott does always get his ass whooped. So maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it will be, but so I could be wrong.
Okay, let's also go against your twin brother Darren Wynn versus Phil Hawes.
Darren Wynn, what is he? I believe he's the first little person. I don't want to little person in the MMA world to fight.
Yes. You know who he reminds me of?
A miniature Daniel Cormier.
No. You remember the guy in the Marines with us who did jiu-jitsu, the real short guy? His first name was Maurice.
Yeah.
He was really loud. Really loud. What's his line? He was really loud.
Shout out to him, dude. He's doing his thing in jiu-jitsu though. He's over there doing tournaments and
he travels around the country too. I forget his last name, but his first name was Maurice.
I forgot to.
But anyway, he reminds me of him. But okay, that's a fight. I just like Darren Wynn.
He's just gonna wrestle F him. He's just gonna wrestle F him, and he's probably gonna win. That's just what he does.
Yeah, but Darren Wynn fell in love with his striking, which is stupid because you're a little person. You don't
No,
fall
I
in love
hope
with your
so.
striking.
Win, please fall in love with your striking. Please, just like wing them. Just wing punches out there. I want to see some. That could be a Rock'em Sock'em robot right there. Just
Yeah.
just put his arm out and his Win just starts like punching at the air.
Yes. Next up is your boy, the Jamaican boy, Randy
Rude
Brown.
boy.
Randy Brown versus Jared Good.
Randy Rude Boy Brown, I love it. Versus
Yeah.
Jared Gooden, who's no one to slouch at either. Both those guys are long as F. Like they are just long fighters. And they can tag you. Like they're super athletic, both of them. So that's good. That's an interesting fight. That might save this card right there. That the only thing that will save this card. Other than that, really nothing.
Oh, Meadows.
Yes,
Maurice Meadows.
Yep.
Meadows.
That's a
Maurice Meadows. That's his name. But the fight that we came to see, well, I won't see her do anything, to be honest with you. I don't care what she does.
True statement.
Is my girl Mackenzie Dern versus Marina Rodriguez, aka let's talk about this fight.
Yep.
Marina Rodriguez is a very accomplished striker. She's a crisp striker, great. Yep. Mackenzie Dern is now training with the same striking coach with BJ Penn and Michael Bisping and Tito training Jason Pereira. Yep. She's been training and her striking been improving. Only problem with her is when someone hits her, she goes wild and just try to hit them back and leave herself open.
She gets that like crazy freaking goes crazy mode. Like,
but her chin's been holding up. But I feel though, we all know her best route to winning is on the ground.
Jiu-jitsu. I mean, she's a jiu-jitsu ace. Like, there's no question. She's one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in her division, let alone in MMA at the moment. So she's very, very accredited, and she's at the top of the top. But I mean, styles make matches. It's the ultimate grappler versus striker. Like, this is the ultimate like. But I mean, Mackenzie Dern, she has the popularity. I think the UFC really wants to give her that push because I mean, look at her. She's freaking gorgeous. She's freaking has the jiu-jitsu background. She just had a daughter too, so she's a new mom. Like UFC's probably gonna do a lot of articles on that. Like so.
And she's also bilingual, so she can play both sides. She can do the American, she can do the Portuguese thing.
She's got it all. She's got it all. Now she just needs to work on her striking, and we'll see.
No, she doesn't.
Let's be honest. What is she? 125. So in the 125 division, is she going to be fighting Valentina for the title anytime soon? No. So
and she doesn't have it all, Otis. You know one thing she doesn't have?
What's the one thing she does not have? Yeah.
But no, don't get it twisted. She can have me, but she just don't have me at this moment.
Well, I mean, she is what is she? A married woman. So I mean.
Well, listen. I don't know how they feel marriage is. You know, it could be multiple. I don't know. I'm not gonna make an assumption here. I'm not making an assumption.
Well, she's gorgeous. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman. There's literally no doubt about that. Can she be the champion? Maybe. I mean, maybe.
We'll find out. She's still young.
That would be a fight for the ages. Valentina versus Mackenzie Dern. The beauty in that's just the most two beautiful women fighting. That I would watch that 50 times over by myself.
Yes.
So
the battle of the best bodies.
The battle of just the things are so good technically. So
with one butter face and an okay face. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, one's. But I'm not gonna. They're both, in my opinion, both 10 out of 10s. That's my whole opinion. So,
yes.
Apples and oranges. Okay. So that card, let's go. Let's rank that card A to B right now, or ABC. Like I have to give that again. Just on paper right now, that's a F. Like that's another F, dude. Another stinker that the UFC is throwing out. Like
I got a feeling.
No backstories, no like high profile fighters, no like knockout kings or submission kings or queens. Like, yes, Mackenzie Dern's got some submissions, but they're not like crazy. Like they're not like twisters or freaking crazy.
It's one of those filler cards to get fighters paid.
Yep. And that's sad.
But yes. But they gotta do what they gotta do. But I feel when it's all said and then when we watch this card, it's gonna be quite a few good fights on this card.
And that's what I'm hoping. That's the redeeming quality. That's what I'm hoping.